Head coach Dane Damron here. Coach, come to Tusculum, come away with a win, double overtime. Get the game-winning kick there from Trent Martin in the second overtime after a big interception there. Coach, if you could just talk about the ups and downs of the game, defensive affair there, a lot of turnovers, first game of the season.
Well, I mean, it's typical first game. Defenses are always ahead of the offense, and our defense, they rose to the occasion. There's no doubt about that. The offense put them in some bad situations, and I put them in some bad situations going for some fourth downs and stuff like that. But I told them, I wasn't going to leave anything in the. We were going to coach on our toes tonight, and I wasn't going to leave anything in the holster. We were going to fly around and get that. The defense really stepped up to the occasion, and then it all takes one drive sometimes. The offense put one together, 25-yard drive. Sometimes that's all it needs.
Right. Guys, you all want to add anything there? Go ahead, Tim.
Funny, same things have already been asked. Give a general impression of that game, I guess. That's the way to start the career.
Well, the thing that I'm most happy about is there's not a history here of winning the last couple of years. There's been some teams, but we've not put it together, And you get in situations like that, because let's face it, the offense wasn't doing very good. But there was never any backbiting on the sideline. It was always encouragement. It was doing what you're supposed to do, doing things that a program that is used to winning will do. And that's what I was most proud of, because our kids believed the whole game that they were going to win. There's no doubt. When we got in overtime, I said, we win the game. We got the better kicker. We win the game, and we go out and score. And then they made a play. They ran a great series route. And I guess it was number 6 caught the ball, and they did a great job. And then Eddie came up with a great interception right there. And, I knew if we could get some yards, 32-yard field goals, not a 42-yard field goal, I guess, is not an easy one. But offense they got a first down right there and gave us a chance. That's just a chip shot for Trent.
Let's talk about the defensive effort tonight. I mean, just amazing.
Phenomenal. That's all you can say. There's no question about it. And Coach Boyd and his staff is, they've not let up for 1 second on those guys, and that's how we're going to have to win right now, because offensively, we got some things that we got to work on. We got to get better up front. There's no question about that, and I think Tusculum's front handled us. There's no question about that, and then take that with the fact that we laid the ball on the ground a few times. But a W's a W. It doesn't matter what happens, and our kids stuck together, and that's a credit to them, man. They did such a great job, and we're not very good yet, but I got to give credit to our kids, because they have believed, they have worked, and they want success. Now it's only going to get tougher. This was now it's into the furnace, and so hey, but let's enjoy this one.
Yeah, I was going to say, you said it's just one game, but just how important is this? I mean, you won one game all of last year, this program, and then to get in here and just...
You only get one chance to be 1-0, and so right now we're undefeated, but we'll enjoy this on the bus ride back. We'll watch it tomorrow, and then we'll start getting ready for Notre Dame College. That's what matters, because football coaches are crazy in what we do, because it's rinse and repeat. You don't allow yourself, you don't enjoy the wins near enough, and the losses kill you way too much. And it's really insane that that's how we are, but it's been that way since the beginning of time, and that's not going to change. But we're going to try to enjoy this, and this is all about those guys, man. This is all about Danny Sterling and Chancellor Henry having an understanding that they need to make a commitment to football, and the commitment's being made. And now it's my job to continue to push these kids for us to continue to climb the ladder.
Well, in the community, too. I mean, you have quite a few red shirts out there in the stands behind you.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. And Kevin, I can't say enough about mine experience here from January the 5th, or whenever I started. It has been phenomenal. The people in the town, the people in the county, and of course the people at the university have just been phenomenal. And but let's understand, this is just one, and there I am, trying to get off of it. It's just one, and this game's not going to make or break our season, but we sure do enjoy it right now.
All right, Dane, congratulations,
Thank
Coach.
you very much.
Congratulations, Coach. A couple more questions for you. Zach Blair comes back after some injuries he sustained last year, comes back out here first game of the season, returns right to his form that he was playing with last year. If you could just talk a little bit about him, and then senior quarterback Jeremy Eubank coming in there, and then, of course, in the overtime getting the touchdown there.
Well, how many tackles Zach had? Anybody know? The thing about that, Zach came into my office today bawling his eye out. His brother died today.
Sorry to hear
And
Zach Blair?
Zach Blair.
He set the school record now for career tackles for loss.
Zach Blair, his brother died, and he came in and sit down in my office as his coach. He says, I'm playing, just understand that. I said, well, Zach, there's no blueprint for what you're about to do. He said, Coach, it's settled me down because it's made me realize what's really important. He says, now I can just go play free because this is about my brother and about my family. And so he was a dang warrior tonight. Zach is not the best linebacker in the country, but there's not a linebacker that plays harder than him in the country, and therefore he's listed as one of the best linebackers in the country because he only weighs about $105. But man, he plays so hard. I wish I could bottle that.
All right, thank you, Coach.